person out of everything you've been seeing going on that I wish it could have been different.
Right. Right. It's all good.
Right?
It's all good. Yeah.
And that's Big U.
Yeah.
It's probably only one person.
Yeah. I don't really address a lot of bullshit that's said on the internet, but I'm going to tell y'all this, I'm going to address this, and I'm going to address this fast and quick. I heard about the little CJ Mack and Dub C interview with that guy. I don't accept no apology from no nigga that disrespect my name, disrespect my family, and call me on my name, my nigga. I ain't cool with nothing. I ain't cool with that CJ Mack shit. I ain't cool with that Dub C shit. I ain't cool with none of that, my nigga. And that's all I got to say on that. Ain't no nigga, I'm not fucking with no nigga disrespect me, my nigga. Come see me in my face. And that's all I'm saying to that right there. I ain't going nothing else, period. I'm gonna post this. I'm gonna leave it up. Y'all get it off Instagram, YouTube, however the fuck you want to. But I ain't cool with no nigga disrespecting my name. But I'm gonna keep servicing these kids, though, like I'm supposed to. Now, cap on that. Cap on that.
What's good, YouTube world? It's Coffee. Tapping back in with another one, man. Y'all heard all that there. WACK100 on the Dub C and CJ Mack platform. Comment if y'all watched that whole episode. What talking points caught your eye? You know, what you took from that interview, that episode and all that. But at the end, you know, he throws out one apology to one person, which Wack made sure, you know, to let everyone know. He just apologized to one person, Big U. And Big U quickly, promptly addressed it. And if y'all notice too, he encouraged everyone to snatch that up, post it, put it on the gram, repost it, put it in the blogs on YouTube. Just throw it out there into the blogosphere. He wants everyone to hear he ain't accepting ish from WACK100. Wack's got to come see him. And I mean, at the end of the day, it's just getting real tricky for Wack lately, you know. This dude's just totally lost in the sauce. You know what I'm saying? Like, from the moment WACK100, the internet personality, was born, you know, when he came out from behind the scenes in the cut doing business deals after he socked out Stitches, sucker punched him. I know I throw this out there in the blogs a lot, but for real, that's how it went down. Wack was 100 was a guy behind the scenes running his trucking company, trying to grow in this music industry and everything like that. And when he sucker punched Stitches, he got wild active on the net in the blogosphere and just got carried away with this, you know, that he was this internet personality and just got lost in the sauce. Full-blown lost in the sauce. This guy is just wild, you know what I'm saying? And from day one, calling into Rude Jude's platform and everything during the whole 40 Glock game situation. Wack, Big U was a name that he constantly dropped to try to, you know, prosper on his own using Big U's name and momentum and all that. And then we fast forward ahead, you know, to more recently. Like, it's just wild looking at this all full circle, you know. That audio leaks out from Hassan Campbell and you hear the way that he's talking about Big U and you just like, man, this guy, like, he just ain't right. Something's off about this dude, you know. Like, this was a guy that he constantly was throwing his name out there, and then behind the scenes he's talking about him like he's nothing, like he's nobody. And I know a lot of people may say, well, hey, that was a private conversation and things of that nature, which is indeed true. But the man still said what he said. And you hear how serious Big U was, like, no games. You know what I'm saying? I guess the only game he plays is ping pong. And when you hear him say, like, oh, I don't usually address all this internet-ish, I would say that's pretty much true. Like, comment if y'all would agree. For the most part, Big U stays focused, does what he does, hits social media, throws up a little something and gets off. But in this situation here, the way he responded promptly and the anger you could see coming from him, that tells you something, you know what I mean? Like, for real. I always share I'm just a dude who taps into hip hop and, you know, takes in different content and likes to blog on, the ish that I watch and whatnot. You know what I mean? And my point in saying that is, like, I always let y'all know I'm a square, right? And I'm not ever trying to encourage anyone to get hurt or any violence or anything like that. But Wack is a guy who does, right? We've seen him set people up, line up individuals for bad ish to happen to them just for fun, just at his own amusement. But now it seems at this point in time, all those games, all that dirty politics Wack does behind the scenes, all the ish talking, all the fluckery is finally catching up to him. Like, he just got too many enemies at the end of the day, right? Dissing Big U, a guy that you wanted the whole world to know, the whole blogosphere to know, that was your man. You was moving around with him. Same thing, like you see Suge Knight in this video very early on in WACK100's, getting his foot in the door in the music industry. He tried to get next to Suge and everything. And, recently Suge behind bars doing all this time. Wack makes sure to try to embarrass him and disrespect him, and he paid for his mama's funeral, you know what I mean? Now we see the ish going on with Jay Prince, all this fluckery, all these games. I don't know, I think things are just getting kind of tricky for the Wack. Like, I don't know, you could just kind of see it in the way he's moving. Things have finally caught up to him. And it's kind of wild too, guys, if you think back, like, when Wack was going in saying a lot of the ish he did about Nipsey a couple years ago. R.I.P. to Nipsey, as always, the legendary Nipsey Hussle. Big U, for the most part, as far as on the web goes, wouldn't really say ish. From time to time, we heard him say things like, like he didn't really take Wack serious, like more or less, y'all got to stop listening to him. He just be trolling or whatever. Like, he wasn't taking him serious. But it seems now he's taking this situation very serious. And for real, y'all, WACK100, this dude's not really about building. He's about being selfish. Again, he's, some people have personality disorders, narcissism, all that ish. Wack suffers from it all. But more recently, like, this dude just can't really have positive working relationships with anyone. It's all about him trying to manipulate situations. And, when things don't go his way, he resorts to the BS and fluckery. But we just saw him fall out with another content creator that kind of had a little relationship with Wack or whatever. Like, not like like they were doing business together or whatever, but they were collaborating a little bit, you know what I mean? And then that blogger picks up one story that WACK100 isn't fond of. That's a story, as I saw this blogger point out, this is a story that the news, everyone's picking up. But because he discussed it, Wack want to go off on this guy and be on all kinds of BS now, But again, you can only try to tear others down and play all these games for so long until it catches up to you. But I don't know, man. As far as the Clubhouse 100 program, which, as I pointed out numerous times, has been a very strategical move for WACK100. As he tries to sway different blogs and whatnot to push narratives in his favor. At one point, he said, I'ma just go on Clubhouse 5 hours a day, tap in on all the different situations, try to get some minions to follow me and, fluck with me and co-sign everything I'm saying and whatnot. I don't know if y'all heard some female, I guess, that Wack was rocking with on the low, leaked out Wack in a motel room in a very private moment, laying on his stomach, screaming in the phone like the real life Mr. Potato Head / Leprechaun, 5'2", man. Like, it's just been all bad for WACK100. I don't know if y'all heard about that leaking out, though, man. Has a lot of individuals not taking this guy serious. Some, for those that still were, are like, oh, man, look at this guy screaming in the phone on Clubhouse on this Leprechaun in the hotel-ish, man. Like, it's just all bad. You know what I'm saying? But thanks for watching. Tap in, hit them comments again. What were your thoughts on, his appearance on Dub C and CJ Mack? What do you think about this whole situation with Big U? You know what I mean? We know Wack always on that narcissistic-ish, very selfish, as we all know that. But think about that, the fact that he tried to extend that olive branch to Big U, which Big U promptly snapped that itch. Like, fuck out of here, Wack. You done crossed the line. You gotta see me. What does that tell you, though? The fact that someone who always maneuvers out of everything, all the BS and drama they get themselves in, and, never wants to apologize for ish, apologize to Big U. What does that tell you? And what do you just think in general about this whole situation? Just all this ish Wack's been up to, creating enemies, the disrespect. Do y'all think it's done finally caught up to him? Do you guys think it's going to start affecting his bottom line and business side of things? Let's discuss it all below in them comments. It's been another episode with Coffee. I'm up out of here. Sub to the channel. Let's talk. And I'm gone.